Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is the area of compound shapes. What is a compound shape? A compound shape is an irregular shape made by combining smaller, well-known shapes together. As you can see in this diagram here, this compound shape is made up of a semicircle and a rectangle. In National 4, that's probably about the hardest you'll get. You could be easily asked to combine triangles and rectangles, but we've kind of already done that already, so I'm not going to go into it in too much detail because I'm sure you'll be able to work it out. The basic method is always going to be the same no matter what. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of this compound shape. Now there are two methods to do it. This is method 1. The method 1 is you're first going to split up the shape and then come up with a strategy. I mean, both of the methods are pretty similar. Normally I'd probably do method 2, but I'm going to show you method 1 anyway. Right, we're looking at actually how to do this. So we're splitting the shape up into 2 parts, and then we're going to find the area of each individual part. Now, as ever, when we're finding the area of a shape, we've got to have formula, working, and answer with units. So I've got my formula for the area of the semicircle, which is pi r squared over 2. Then I'm going to put my values in, and then I'll put it into the calculator. And what you can see is I'm going to keep it in terms of pi. Why am I doing that? Well, just when you're doing any compound shape, it's best to keep things as accurate as possible. And I think that if you keep your answer in terms of pi until the very end, then you're going to have the most accurate answer possible. And as you can see, I've forgotten to put in my unit of measurement. I will go back and do that a little bit later on. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is the area of the rectangle, and that is LB. You sub your values in, you give me an answer with units. And at this point, I remember to put my units in the top bit as well. Final thing we're going to do is just come up with a strategy to finish the question off. Now the strategy is A total is equal to area of 1 plus the area of 2. You sub your values in, you get an answer, and you can round it to X amount of decimal places. Make sure you show your unrounded answer first before doing your final answer. It's really important that you do that just so the examiner can see that you've rounded correctly. So the next question is the same one, except we're going to change the strategy a bit, and it's to split the shape first and then go directly to the strategy and work from there. Probably saves you about a line or 2 of working. So it's just in case if you want to use it, you can try that, see if it works for you. So we're going to start by immediately going to the A total is equal to A1 plus A2. Now you know what A1 is. That's the area of the semicircle. So you put that formula down. You put the formula down for A2, which is LB. You put those values in. Now you need to make sure you're using BIDMAS in this. So obviously you deal with the 2 areas separately. And then finally you'd add them together and you'll find you get the same answer again. If method 2 doesn't give you the right answer, use method 1. It is slightly easier in terms of thinking about the question and laying it out. Also, I forgot to put my unit of measurement in, sorry.